flip side, the NLCS has basically followed the same script. Blowout, semi-blowout, blowout, blowout, blowout. And so if the script continues, then we're going to get back-to-back blowouts by the Mets and forced to Game 7. But frankly, Jack Flaherty just did not have it. His velocity was down 2 to 3 miles an hour in the Mets batting practice. The Dodger pitching staff had no strikeouts. The Mets still played with fire. The Dodgers were still able to get a bunch of base runners. Shohei Ohtani not going on contact, second and third, no outs with the infield back was a brain cramp, and that could have changed the narrative. But Jack Flaherty just did not have it. 12 runs for the Mets. Pete Alonso, the biggest blast, took a breaking ball at his ankles and hit at 114 miles an hour and took a bite out of the apple. And just everybody hit and everybody scored for the Mets, whereas they were getting none of that in the last 2 games and the games that they have lost. The good news is the Dodgers, excuse me, the Dodgers still used a lot of the Mets' high relievers because they made a 10-2 game, a 10-6 game, so the Mets had to make sure nothing extra wonky happened, so that was a little good. Pages had 2 blasts for the Dodgers, but I was very surprised that Dave Roberts kept Jack Flaherty in as long as he did, just because you could see he didn't have command. He had nothing, and that's my old adage, facing the same team twice is really hard, and Jack Flaherty was picture perfect in game 1 and just the polar opposite in this game, and the Mets took advantage, and their magical ride will continue for at least one more game, and now the script has flipped. The Mets are with their big horses, Severino and Manaea, and the Dodgers will go with the bullpen game in Game 6, and obviously Johnny Holstaff for each side in Game 7 if we get there, but thank goodness for the ALCS, as I said, because there hasn't been much mystery in the NLCS at all. But as always, go Braves, champions forever, go baseball. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, helps it a lot. Thanks, guys.